Hey guys, I wanted to show you this plant. This is a Trichocereus cuzcoensis, aka Echinopsis cuzcoensis, and it's a KK242. This is a very classic and well-known strain. It's a collection from Cusco, and this is a very common plant. These were sold in the millions by the Peruvian seed seller Karel Kniese. Kniese was one of the main distributors for cactus seeds from Peru in the last 30 to 40 years. He sold these for a very long time as seeds and live plants, and he has at least 10 different collections from KK242 that that he's offered through all the years, you know. This one here is a fairly typical Trichocereus cuzcoensis, you know, typical plant for this species. You can see the swollen spine bases here. These are these little knobs at the base of the flower, and that's something that's characteristic for this species. And yeah, that's the main point where you can tell it apart from Trichocereus peruvianus, you know. And it is just a beautiful plant. They have a lot of ribs. They have more ribs than Trichocereus peruvianus in general. I'll show you the ribs. They were described with like 7 to 10 or so, or 8 to 10. This one has 8. And yeah, it's it's a very beautiful plant. I'm really impressed with these. I always wanted to get rid of it, but every time I see this plant growing, I'm impressed and I keep it because it's just a beautiful plant, you know. I've had this clone since a very long time. You know, this is one of the few plants that I still have from the time where I had a very big crisis in my life and had to move and had to leave a lot of my plants behind. And somehow this one made it. And you know, it's like I I had a very tiny cutting of this guy. This grew from a tiny cutting, and now, you know, it's a very large plant again, and I can't wait to see if it flowers soon. You know, I mean, it'll probably take 3, 4, 5 years, but I will see this guy flowering, and I can't wait. You know. So yeah, this is KK242. This is how they are supposed to look like. There are like all kinds of different forms that look totally different. Some of them even belong to different species, but this is like typical Cusco Trichocereus cuscensis. Alright guys, take care, bye.